Hi guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class, it's all about multiplication and division of scientific notation. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So let's start with multiplication. Our given example for number 1, we have 1.3 times 10 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 2.5 times 10 raised to the power of 4. Now first thing to do class, you just simply multiply the following numbers, 1.3 and then 2.5. Alright, let's multiply that. 1.3 times 2.5. So you ignore first the decimal point. Simply multiply the numbers. 5 times 3, that would be 15. 5 carry 1. 5 times 1, that would be 5. Plus 1, that would be 6. 2 times 3, that would be 6. 2 times 1, that would be 2. And then add. Bring down 5. 6 plus 6, that would be 12. 2 carry 1. 1 plus 2, that would be 3. Now you check class with regards to our given 1.3 and then 2.5. How many numbers class to the right of the decimal point? So we have two numbers to the right of the decimal point. We have 3 and then 5. So therefore class, with regards to our answer, we need to have two numbers to the right of the decimal point. So therefore the decimal point is here. We have two numbers to the right of this decimal point. So therefore our answer, that would be 3.25. 3.25. Now with regards to this one class, 10 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of 4. Once again class, 10 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 10 raised to the power of 4. If they have the same base, once again, let me just explain this one class. If you still remember class, laws of exponent, 10 raised to the power of 2, this 10 class is what we call the base, and this 2 is what we call the exponent. If they have the same base, laws of exponent class, if they have the same base, simply copy the base, so copy 10, and then simply add the exponent. That will be 2 plus 4. Once again class, if they have the same base, simply copy the base, copy 10, and then simply add the exponent, 2 plus 4. So therefore, this will be 10 raised to the power of 6. 2 plus 4, that would be 6. So therefore, this will be 3.25 times 10. Simply copy the base, copy this one, and then add the exponent, 2 plus 4. That would be 6. That's it. That's the answer with regards to example number 1. All set with regards to example number 1. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 2. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 2. Our given, we have 3.48 times 10 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by 9.8 times 10 raised to the power of 4. Alright, so multiply this one first. So 3.48 times 9.8. So we can ignore first the decimal point. So simply multiply the numbers. 8 times 8, that would be 64. 4 carry 6. 8 times 4, that would be 32. Plus 6, that would be 38. So 8 carry 3. 8 times 3, that would be 24. Plus 3, that would be 27. Alright, and then we're done with this one. And then simply multiply 9 times 8, that would be 72. So 2 carry 7. 9 times 4, that would be 36. Plus 7. What's the answer class? That's correct. That would be 43. 3 carry 4. 9 times 3, that would be 27. Plus 4. What's the answer class? That's correct. That would be 31. Alright, and then simply add. So we have 4. We have 8 plus 2, that would be 10. 0 carry 1. 1 plus 7, that's 8 plus 3, that would be 11. 1 carry 1. 1 plus 2. What's the answer class? That would be 3 plus 1, that would be 4. And then bring down 3. And then simply count the numbers to the right of the decimal point. We have 1, 2, and then 3. So therefore, we need to have 3 numbers to the right of the decimal point. So therefore, our answer, we have 34.104. Okay, 34.104. And then times 10. So let me just erase this one class. Once again class, you pause the video. When we multiply 3.48 times 9.8, the answer class is this one, 34.104. Alright, now if the teacher will allow you to use calculator, good thing for you class. Very easy to multiply this one using your calculator. So 34.104 times 10. And then simply add the exponent. Once again class, copy this one. Times 10, simply add the exponent. 3 plus 4, that would be 7. Now question class, can we call this one scientific notation? Can we call this one class scientific notation? Nope, we cannot call this one scientific notation because 34 class is greater than 10. Once again, class, in scientific notation, A is greater than or equal to 1, A is less than 10. Now, 34 class is greater than 10. So, therefore, class, we need to move the decimal point right to left once. Okay, move this one once. Now, since we move the decimal point right to left once, therefore, we need to add 1 on the exponent. So, therefore, this will be 3.4104 times 10 raised to the power of 8. So, once again, class, I hope it's clear for you, class. We need to move the decimal point right to left once so that we can get 3 point, okay, the A class should be less than 10. Now, 34 class is greater than 10. Therefore, we need to move the decimal point right to left once. And the decimal point will be in the middle of 3 and 4. So, this will be 3.4104 times 10. Now, once you move the decimal point right to left once, you need to add 1 on the exponent. That's why, class, we have exponent of 8. So, I hope it's clear for you, class, with regards to this one. We explained this one, class, in addition and subtraction of scientific notation. I will just put the link, class, on the description down below. Alright, so once again, the answer with regards to number 2, we have 3.4104 times 10 raised to the power of 8. Because 34 class a while ago is not in scientific notation. A should be less than 10. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 2. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 3. Alright, so example number 3, we have 3.4 times 10 raised to the power of negative 2 multiplied by 6.2 times 10 raised to the power of 6. So once again, simply multiply the numbers first. We have 3.4 times 6.2. Alright, so 2 times 4, that would be 8. 2 times 3, that would be 6. 6 times 4, that would be 24. 4 carry 2. 6 times 3, that would be 18. Plus 2, that would be 20. Alright, and then simply add. So we have 8. 6 plus 4, that's 10. 0, carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. Bring down 2. And then count the numbers to the right of the decimal point. We have 1 and then 2. So therefore, we need to have 2 numbers to the right of the decimal point with regards to our answer. So therefore, we need to have 2 numbers to the right of the decimal point. So therefore, our answer, we have 21.08 and then times 10. Once again, plus 21.08 times 10. And then simply add the exponent. You pause the video, class. I'll be erasing this one. Once again, our answer, class, when we multiply 3.4 and then 6.2, the answer, class, is 21.08. Alright, and then times 10, simply add the exponent, negative 2 plus 6. What's the answer, class? Negative 2 plus 6. That's correct. The answer is positive 4 because 6 is greater than 2. Once again, if the signs are not the same, you subtract. 6 minus 2 is 4. Now, 6 is greater than 2. We copy the sign. That would be positive 4. So, this will be 21.08 times 10 raised to the power of 4. Now, question, can we call this one scientific notation? Nope, we cannot call this one scientific notation because 21 is not less than 10. 21 is greater than 10. So, therefore, we need to move the decimal point right to left once. Alright, and the decimal point will be here. Now, once you move the decimal point, therefore, you need to add 1 on the exponent. So, this will be 4 plus 1. So, therefore, the final answer, that would be 2.108 times 10 raised to the power of 5. That's it, class. All set. That's the answer, class, with regards to example number 3. Alright, so let's proceed now in dividing scientific notation. Alright, so let's proceed now in dividing scientific notation. So let's start with example number 1. 6 times 10 raised to the power of 5. Divide 2 times 10 raised to the power of 2. So first thing to do, class, you simply divide the number 6 and 2. Can we divide 6 by 2? Yup, 6 divided by 2. The answer is 3. And then simply copy the base, copy 10 times 10. Now, in division, class, you need to subtract the exponent. Once again, class, if you're dividing same base, 10 raised to the power of 5, divide 10 raised to the power of 2. In the laws of exponent, class, if you're dividing, you need to subtract the exponent. Once again, class, you copy the base, copy 10, and then simply subtract the exponent, 5 minus 2. So 5 minus 2, the answer is 3. Once again, class, in division, you need to copy the base and then subtract the exponent. So 5 minus 2, that would be 3. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 1. Very easy, right, for number 1? Alright, so the answer, that would be 3 times 10 raised to the power of t. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 2. Alright, so example number 2, we have 8.4 times 10 raised to the power of 5. Divide 1.4 times 10 raised to the power of negative 2. So once again, class, first step, you divide the number first. 8.4 divide 1.4. Now, if the teacher will allow you to use calculator, I'm sure, class, very easy to answer number 2. But if the teacher will not allow you to use calculator, you need to do it manually. So let's divide this one. 8.4 divide 1.4. Now, do you still remember, class, in dividing decimals, you need to make your divisor into a whole number. So this will be our divisor, class, 1.4. Now, since this is a decimal, we need to make this one into a whole number. And to make this one into a whole number, simply move the decimal point left to right once. So this becomes 14. Once again, class, simply move the decimal point left to right once, and it will become 14. Now, once you move on your divisor left to right once, you also do that on the dividend to make the expression balance. Once again, class, once you move once on your divisor, you also do that on the dividend. So this 8.4, it will become 84 because the decimal point will be here. And this will become 84. Once again, class, 8.4 divide 1.4 is just the same with 84 divide 14. This is just the same, class. Okay, once again, class, we just need to make our divisor into a whole number because it will be really complicated, class, if your divisor is a decimal. So move this decimal point once to the right, and it will become 14. You also do that on the dividend, so this will become 84. And then 84 divide 14, that would be 6. This will be 6 because 14 times 6, 6 times 4, that would be 24. 4 carry 2. 6 times 1, that would be 6, plus 2, that would be 8. So 84 divided by 14, that would be 6. 6 times 14, that would be 84. Subtract, that would be 0. So therefore 8.4 divide 1.4, the answer is 6. So this will be 6, copy, times 10, copy the base, and then subtract the exponent, 5 minus negative 2. Once again, class, 5 minus negative 2. So this will be 5 minus negative 2. Of course, we need to multiply the signs. Negative times negative, that would be positive. So this will be 5 plus 2. And then 5 plus 2, of course, that would be 7. So therefore, our final answer, okay, once again, our final answer, that would be 6 times 10 raised to the power of 7. Sir, why is it 7? Because once again, this becomes positive. Negative times negative, this will be positive. And then 5 plus 2, that would be 7. That would be our answer, class, with regards to example number 2. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 3. We're down to the last example, class, example number 3. So once again, simply divide this one. 4. Okay, example number 3. So we don't have enough space, class, so let me just erase this one. So our final answer, it will be 6 times 10 raised to the power of 7. Alright, so last example, class. Divide this one, 4. So this will be 4 divide 1.25. So once again, we need to make our divisor into a whole number. We need to move the decimal point left to right twice, and it will become 125. Now the decimal point of this whole number 4, it will be here. So therefore, we need to move the decimal point left to right twice. 1 and then 2. And this becomes 400. Alright, and then 400 divide 125, of course, that would be 3. And then 3 times 125, that would be 375. Subtract 400 minus 375. What's the answer, class? That's correct. That would be 25. And then we cannot divide this one, so therefore we need to borrow 1 0. We put a point, and then we put a point on the top. You align the points, class. Borrow 1 0 because we cannot divide 25 by 125. We need to borrow 1 0, bring down 0. 250 divide 125, that would be 2. 2 times 125, that would be 250. Subtract, that would be 0. So therefore, class, the answer is 3.2. And then 3.2, once again, 4 divided by 1.25, the answer is 3.2 times 10, copy times 10, and then subtract the exponent 4 minus, we don't have enough space. You pause the video, class. I'll be erasing this one. So this will be 4 minus negative 4. Of course, we need to multiply the signs. Negative times negative, it will be positive. So our final answer, that would be 3.2 times 10 raised to the power of 8. Because 4 plus 4, it will be positive 8. All set, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 3. Alright, so how about you try this one, class, and then you put your answer in the comment section down below. For number 1, that would be multiplication. And then for number 2, that would be division. So once again, class, I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.